For an unsuspecting visitor, these winding lanes and bylanes of Dharavi can be confusing. You will not know what they lead to or where you will end up. But wherever you find yourself in this city within a city, the humming energy of hard work and enterprise will consume you. For Megha Gupta, it was this energy that drew her to these narrow alleys 8 years back, and she hasn't left since.
This is the place where makers live. And if you give the makers the liberty and access to grow, the whole country will grow.
Dharavi, sandwiched between the city's western and central railway lines, is not just the second largest slum in Asia, it is also Mumbai's largest manufacturing hub. Originally belonging to the indigenous fishing community, over the years this land has transformed into a microcosm of what makes India. The Kumbharwara, potter for potters, originally from Gujarat, work and live alongside the zari embroiderers of Uttar Pradesh. Garment makers and plastic recyclers cross paths with metalsmiths, papad makers and tanners. Home to more than 10,000 skilled craftsmen, this self-created special economic zone generates an annual turnover of more than 60,000 million rupees. And yet, this is a world that has remained largely hidden from the outside. This was the reality that Megha Gupta took upon herself to alter with the launch of dharavimarket.com, an online portal that would give these craftsmen a chance to forge an identity.
When I entered Dharavi, what I saw was every little lane is like a mini factory where you have different workshops producing different things, and it's so self-sufficient because they're not educated, their voices are not heard. I believe by launching a website for them and putting their products and their work online for the larger markets to see, I am sort of giving them a voice.
Hanzila Khan's workshop makes leather products and specializes in wallets. With a team of 15 to 20 employees, their annual turnover before tying up with Dharavi Market was more than 10 million rupees. Today, however, the craftsmen have been given a new material to work with, plant leather.
तो फजल ये अभी हम लोग को नया मटेरियल है, प्लांट लेदर बोलते हैं इसको.
Made from recycled paper imported from Germany and leather textures laid upon in Italy's factories, plant leather is stitchable, washable, non-tearable and is set to last up to 5 years.
We hope to take this eco-friendly material to various trade fairs so that corporates can order in bulk, and the whole idea is again to move towards sustainability.
After 6 years of working in the corporate sector, Hanzila Khan couldn't resist the call to come back to these factories his forefathers had established.
ये जो इंडस्ट्री है जिसको एक बहुत ही बैकवर्ड इंडस्ट्री माना जाता है, जो यहाँ पे क्राफ्टमैन्स है उनको लेबर समझा जाता है, वो मुझे कहीं ना कहीं ये बर्दाश्त नहीं होता. ये समझ में नहीं आता कि ऑन व्हाट बेसिस पीपल आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ये लेबर हैं, मजदूर हैं, मजदूरी कमाएंगे. नो, ये इंजीनियर्स हैं.
Once a product is ready for sale, a quick shoot later, it is uploaded on the website with a detailed description. Starting out with a list of 5 craftsmen, today Dharavi Market manages a list of 300 workshops with 3 to 4 craftsmen in each of them. Once the craftsmen quote their rates, Dharavi Market adds between 10 to 25%, depending on the quantity. Higher the quantity, lower the profit margin. Most workers will tell you that their incomes have increased by 20 to 40% thanks to a direct access to markets. When Mohammad Ghufran Sheikh first started working in Dharavi, he couldn't afford to bring his family to Mumbai from Bihar. Today, he has invested in a house in suburban Mumbai and rented a place in Dharavi where he and his family stay.
पहले हम लोग का बच्चा लोग गांव में रहता था, अभी सबको इधर ला के रखा हूँ, स्कूल में पढ़ता है, उसका फीस है, घर का भाड़ा है, वो सब बराबर हो जाता है लेके, पहले नहीं हो रहा था.
So this is the new gift set which we've done for our upcycle brand Zero, which is completely made from leftover corduroy from the textile mill which we spoke about. We also have another gift set which is made from vegan leather, which is cruelty free. So whatever you see here is all been handmade and all made in Dharavi.
As part of her efforts to move towards sustainability, Mehra has also tied up with textile mills in the city with a plan to create a new line of products from textile waste, along with the waste that is generated in the factories of Dharavi.
The brand is called Zero, which stands for zero waste, and it's spelled with it's spelled ZHERO. So we've included the word hero in it because we believe our craftsmen are heroes and they can create anything out of waste.
From an urban planner who first stepped into Dharavi while researching for a transport planning project to someone often hailed as Dharavi's ambassador, it's been quite a journey for this 34-year-old, whose clientele today includes influencers based in Hollywood.
Just before starting was when I just spoke about the idea to a few friends and family, and they said, you can't keep the name as Dharavi Market, people are not going to buy it because of the word Dharavi Market. And because I didn't want to be somebody just selling bags and accessories. That was the whole purpose behind this venture. I said, no, that is the key thing, the name has to be Dharavi Market. So I was also, it was a risk in my head that will people buy it or not, but any other name didn't make sense to me, so I decided to go with my gut and keep the name as Dharavi Market.
Mehra's larger aim is to now focus on the overall health and development of the community of craftsmen and their families. There is still a long road ahead, but what keeps her going even on the toughest days is the part she's playing in helping change the perception of Dharavi's artisans.